This is a Headgum original.
You have to make sure that everything I said before is cut.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's not a fun doc. Monday, that Monday feeling, right?
Yeah.
Lots of business being handled. We're coming hot off the presses of the pit wall.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't on it, so it might have been the shit wall.
No, it was the pit wall because Allie was the guest.
Allie seems like a better host of the show than me. I should be the rotating occasional. Well, don't be so quick to say.
You're also already the rotating occasional. Like you've never not been that.
Of course. Then why do I get lambasted every time I miss every 2 episodes?
Your mic's on, right? I want to make sure everything's
on.
running.
That's
over
why
there,
I started recording.
Are you sure, though?
Yes. I adjusted the setup, all right? The only thing that I changed was that I am the captain now, right?
But like the Zoom is recording, not
the Zoom is recording
program,
you.
The microphones.
The Zoom of microphones is recording y'all.
Okay.
Great.
Audition session's good to go. Untitled
Great.
session 14. And then the control panel is recording.
Yeah, and I'm sure the video files are going to be labeled for the pit wall also.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
You didn't
Well,
ask
just
me
as
if I
long
had
as you're
started
recording.
my recording on my end.
Well,
Fortunately,
we've got
I
the
had,
backup.
but
We've got the backup from the Zoom,
Okay.
right?
whatever.
We're already 34 minutes late.
I don't like
Not
that
my
I
fault.
can't see you, Geoff.
I don't like that I can't see Marika either.
You can,
Interesting.
Marika,
It's kind of interesting.
if you press your button for your camera, Marika will see you.
Yeah,
if I
he
press my
did
button
that.
for my camera?
Yeah.
He was
Um,
doing that
Okay.
a second ago.
Was I?
Did
No.
you not do that on purpose?
No, because I'm not in the Zoom. I'm not in the Zoom because I walked into the pit wall. What's that?
You are.
Is
in
she
the
seeing
Zoom.
the live edit?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. That's kind of cool.
But you can't see me.
So if you press your button for your camera, she'll see you only when you want her to see you.
What's with the energy shift? It was the same fucking episode, same setup as everything as the pit wall. Allie's pissed.
No, I'm not mad at you. Everything's okay.
4 years of therapy. Solved with one con swoop. More technology back here than ever before. Let me open up photo booth on here. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I should. But I'm going to open up photo booth so I can like show everybody in like a... Yeah, no, that's not going to work. I wanted to show everybody how many screens are here, right?
Uh-huh.
And so I guess I'll just take a iPhone video and I'll plop it in.
Well, you could grab the GoPro and kind of wave it around at everything back there.
I don't think it creates the real fishbowl effect. Like,
Sure.
so here's the real setup, right? So we have, this is the control board for the video, right? This is the Zoom, which has to be on and recording in the audition session. So it's a backup, right?
Yeah.
Then we have my outline right here. And then we have my soundboard connected to the thing that's on the Zoom that is connected to Marika on that screen so that they can see her. I mean, there has to be a better way than this.
What do you
Whose
suggest?
idea was all that? I'm not the engineer.
You are.
Really?
Right now.
Well, right now, yeah. I meant the engineer of the studio. You know, like you wouldn't bring me in. You'd bring me in as a session recordist at, Abbey Road. You wouldn't bring me in to redesign Abbey Road.
Yeah, I'm flattered that you are comparing our studio setup to Abbey Road.
Marty asked me 3 years ago, what should the studio look like? I said, why not just make it look like Abbey Road? That's a true story, and that's why the walls are white. And that's why the panels are beige, and that's why there's like a red rug underneath. But we got that with a gift card.
The rug?
The rug was bought with a gift card. Marika, don't just go, Like, say some shit. Add to the fucking cultural conversation they're in.
I can't really, ultimately.
Oh, it's such... I was on the
I
phone
don't
with my
like the
sister before this.
Beatles.
This is awful already. I was on the phone with my sister right before I walked in. She said, she knew I was about to go into record because I was like, that's why I was signing off. And she's like, oh, is it going to be good? And I was like, I don't know. And then she's like, are you nervous? And I'm like, I'm definitely not nervous.
Yeah.
But it's not always up to me, is what I told her, right? It's up to the energy that mostly Marika brings.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Everyone
helps
agrees,
when you
but
like.
you don't.
I don't think it helps when you point it out. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
oftentimes you're like, you do a little mimic of my voice and like the monotone, and then you're like, "Are you seeing this shit?" to whoever's in the room. But it like doesn't really like it kind of prolongs the moment. You know what I mean?
It kind of prolongs the moment. Are you guys kidding me? No, I agree. Oh, this is cool. The Quittin' Time Tour. What artist is that? Oh, it's Zach Bryan.
What are you looking at?
I have an ad. What was I about to just say? Oh, we've been banking episodes, right? Because every year it's kind of a mad dash in December to try and like have all of us be able to take time off.
That's happening a lot around here.
Everybody doing that?
A lot of banking happening
Sure.
right now.
I think it imbues a certain joy, Allie.
Sure. Jarred joy.
Jar joy, yeah. But that being the case, these episodes are not week to week; they're back to back some days.
Yeah.
And so, like last week, I did an episode. I forget who exactly was on, but Amir was on, and his energy was awful. It was sour. He was clearly like down or tired.
Yeah.
And then the next day, like same exact amount of effort that I put into the record, and it was a hit because like a lot of people were bringing the energy, especially Amir. He was like in a better mood. So that's
Okay.
just all I'm trying to say.
So what should we be doing differently?
I fear y'all put everything you had into the pit wall.
Interesting.
That's definitely true.
This is it's fucked up.
Why is it
here's-
fucked up?
Anya's doing the scheduling. Yes, Marika?
No, go ahead. I want to hear this.
No, Anya's doing the scheduling. I'm trusting her to get guests that aren't going to be depleted.
Right.
Right?
Well, actually,
well,
to peek
ultimately, I am
even
a
further
ringer.
behind the curtain, we got a like a Google Doc sent to us.
Google Cal.
No, this was a
No.
doc
Okay.
that
You're
was
doxing my docs, but continue.
that was just asking like, hey, add yourself to the Headgum podcast
so
recording.
now you're taking even more responsibility. I was trying to put it on Anya, who's not in
I
the room.
No.
purposely
Yep.
picked slots for myself to be on the show that line up with recordings of the pit wall.
Yeah. That way you don't have to keep coming in on days you weren't going to come in.
Yes.
Exactly right. I get how it all works. People like to think that I'm some idiot.
I ultimately decided to come on the podcast today after getting out of a doctor's appointment because Amir was supposed to be on this episode.
I'm
but
sorry to
is
interrupt.
in New York.
Fibromyalgia? What's the
Um,
diagnostic?
Fiber
Diagnosis.
is somehow
Diagnostic.
related. I got a
You have low
scan of my
fiber.
teeth and my bone is turning to fiber.
We gotta figure this shit out, guys, because that's not good to hear about. Like, people can't be on their morning commute hearing about how Marika's bone structure is turning to fucking grains.
Yeah. I'm a rice of myself.
What is
I
this
paid
show?
$735 today for
That was your
someone to tell
copay?
me. Yeah, it was the full thing. That's the energy I'm bringing.
Here's
into
the
this.
issue. The show has become us complaining about each other. I'm wondering if we reconnect as friends.
Okay.
Sure.
I
I do
would-
want to say, though, I think it would be really funny if one day we had someone reading energies on the podcast, like in the middle of the episode.
Have you guys seen those aura photos?
Yes.
Yeah.
What if we got someone to do that for the Black Magic camera? So I'm like cutting to Allie and she needs more like loyalty in her life. And then Casey's like, I guess has a gambling addiction.
No, I'm a very responsible gambler.
I
I love to
would-
gamble,
That's cool.
but I
The hell was that?
don't know. I was just looking at you. I love to gamble, but I'm very strict with it.
That's
you got
true.
I create an allowance just for gambling.
It's pretty good.
Fun.
Are you a gambler? Allie?
No, I like my money.
Yeah. Well, you could get more money. The thing about gambling is you could
You
use
could
your
get
money to
more.
get more,
Or you can get less.
Or you can get-
or you could get less. But that's the thrill.
Bond of the week. My bond of the week is Matthew Morrison because it's time for a bond of the glee. That one was for Allie.
Thank
so.
you. I loved it.
Not
I
for
love
me.
Well, I can't see you, Marika.
That's fair. I didn't laugh. I just it was like a resigned sigh.
What do you
So
mean you
what's
can't
it
see
for
her?
you?
She's not on that screen?
No, I'm not mirroring because I don't want you to have to look at the soundboard.
Okay. Fair.
Bond of the week?
My
Let's make
dad.
Your How so?
I think it's time for him to break into acting.
Peter Kahn, what's his name?
Tony.
Tony
James
Kahn.
Kahn.
Casey asked how to pronounce my last name earlier, and I said, like, James.
Is that not hurtful to you? What has it been, 2.5 years? He doesn't know how to say your last name?
I
don't know if
wanted to
he's-
make sure I was saying it correctly on a podcast record. I think that's a professional courtesy.
And you didn't let Allie speak. I said,
I'm
how
so
does that make
sorry.
you feel, Allie? And then you jutted in and you said how you felt.
That's a great point. That's a great point. And I'm listening, and I'm
Yeah.
here to listen,
Okay.
and I want to hear what you have to say.
Thank you.
You're
You know,
welcome.
if the roles are ever reversed, I'll ask you for confirmation before we record too.
Okay.
So I don't say Donahoe.
That happens.
It
hap-
doesn't.
It does.
Nobody ever doesn't know how to say Donahue.
Oh, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised
What-
how many
okay.
people don't know how to say Casey.
What do you get?
Cassie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cassie
Cassie.
Dernacha?
Yes.
How do you say it in like an Irish accent? Donag. I don't know what the Irish accent
You're
really-
adding a G
Yeah.
into my name there.
I get that. Also, the Q has gotten messed up. How do you feel about Casey not knowing how to pronounce your last name?
It would be nice if he. It would be nice if he did.
Yeah.
I
It would
do
be
know.
nice. But you do know,
Now
and I think
you do.
you maybe did before.
I did.
Well,
I
You
just
just needed to
wanted to
make
make
sure.
sure.
Make sure.
confirmation, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
8th grade style.
Yes.
Marika?
Is this about Allie's last name?
No, just what's the worst? So let's all go down the line. What's the worst way somebody has like mispronounced your name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, where to begin? I get a lot
your
of
name.
weird letters added to my name. Like,
Okay, I thought you meant in the mail. I'm like, do you need a security detail?
I get weird
I would
letters in the mail.
ultimately. I'd love to get fewer mails letters. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then the
take
worst
me
way
off the
someone's
list.
ever said your name?
I
would say that
probably, like
Jeff
Mabika.
Rubin.
Let her speak.
What? No, wait. Yeah. What did Geoff Rubin say? Because it wasn't that bad.
He said Marika.
Yeah, that's like the most common one, and it is ultimately annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people then will use it as like a joke, which is also annoying. But I've gotten
That's what
Martika,
I-
I've gotten Malika, I've gotten Mabika,
That's
I've gotten
crazy.
Barika.
Barika?
Yeah.
I thought that's just what they call baristas at your coffee shop.
At Marika's
At
coffee
Marika's
shop?
coffee shop, they call them
Marika's
barikas. My friend Dom did call you Malika last week on the
Oh.
episode.
That's
So I'm
a
sorry about that.
bummer. I did. Yeah, I met him walking out.
I heard about that. I'm sorry about him.
He was fine. It was just that like we got to lament about how you are kind of always running late.
I was on
and-
time that episode.
Well,
You were late
yeah.
in leaving for the airport.
I wasn't
That's-
there. I don't know what they're
I was
talking
on
about.
So what about Brownlee? Anybody say Brownlee wrong?
No, I don't think so. I feel like that's kind of the easy part.
So the worst
People
name is
spell it
maybe
with a Y sometimes.
okay. So Barika Brownlee with a Y is the worst way somebody said something. Your name,
Probably.
Balika,
yeah.
maybe Balika.
Mhm.
Balika.
Casey, what about you?
My bond of the week is John Cena.
Because you can't see Bond,
Yeah.
and then the worst way somebody's ever mispronounced your first and last.
Cassie. Yeah, people add G's to Donahue.
Donahue.
Donagoo.
Donagoo, Cassie Donagoo.
Donna Spew.
That feels like
That's
just
feels like
someone
maybe
bullying you.
yeah.
And then Allie, let's hear it.
I've gotten Allie Kahan, but
Yeah.
also Allie Khan, Kahn, and I plugged that into YouTube once, and there is a singer named Ali Khan who's a man is somewhere in the desert Middle East area. I don't remember where exactly, and it was a
Yeah.
music video of him on a sand dune with like a lot of ladies.
Wow.
So
Being on a sand dune with a lot of ladies is the equivalent of like if you're in Miami, shout out Casey, be on a yacht.
yeah, I kind of, shout out to my name twin. I hope his career's flourishing.
I have a name twin also that's a professional singer.
Really?
Casey Donahue is a country singer, but he spells
Sorry, we really just timing wise.
he spells it Hew, and I've never seen that spelling before.
Are you a millennial who misses what life was like in the 2000s? Have you had a hard time finding new or curated music? Are you interested in multiple perspectives on relationships, dating, and music? Then you're going to love See the Thing Is, a podcast hosted by Grammy Award-winning R&B artist Bridget Kelly and media personality and podcast trailblazer Mandy B. Twice a week, Bridget and Mandy have nostalgic conversations in their grown segments, political pop culture conversations in their honest segments, and relationship hot take conversations in the slightly toxic segment. The opinions on the show are real and brought to you by the genuine connections that the ladies have with their guests, who they like to call their friends with benefits. Each week, you'll leave with some new music recommendations or a curated playlist that you didn't even know you needed in their freshly squeezed music segment. Recently, the ladies have sat down with Big Freedia, Remy Ma, Van Lathan, and Neo. So, star power among them. You got to go check it out. Follow and subscribe to See the Thing Is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or on YouTube. New audio episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday, and visuals are available on YouTube Wednesdays and Saturdays. Check it out.
And we're back. Time for another edition of
I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new.
So What? This is where we read headlines of the day that are neither here nor there and wax about them. Starting with more than 30,000 ancient coins found underwater in exceptional condition.
So what?
What do you guys think?
I think it's interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Who found
I do
the
think
coins?
it's kind of funny that it's like exceptional condition, because how would we know? You know what I mean?
I think it's boring.
Oh!
Well, who found the coin?
Killer whales.
Hello, is my mic on?
A killer whale found the coins?
No. That was going to be the second.
Interesting.
I didn't click on the headline. It's about headlines, not the actual news articles.
Okay, all right.
CBS News found the news. I don't know who found the coins.
Gotcha.
Killer whales sink yacht in 45-minute long attack. So what?
Well, no, I like that.
I'm
really
pro
funny.
orca.
That's really
Pro
funny.
orca
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
in Majorca.
I'm kind of interested in the rebellion.
Yeah. That's true.
This seems to be happening a lot.
It is a
Yeah.
movement. Yeah.
I think it's cool.
It is the French Revolution of the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah. And which one is Robespierre?
Which
Name
whale?
a killer
Willy.
whale. Free Willy. If you think
Willy,
Free
yeah.
Willy is still alive, no, he's more of like a
He's like the symbol.
Nelson Mandela,
Yeah.
because he's on his. If he's still alive, he's on his last legs.
The Free Willy effect.
That's pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna move on. My boyfriend and I finally fulfilled my greatest fantasy,
Congrats.
and it
Yeah,
was a
congrats.
disaster.
Oh no.
Congrats.
So
Congrats.
what? Congrats.
Be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
This is a headline from the news.
Yeah, that one's from CBS News.
What was the fantasy?
And the segment is
You
about
won't know.
headlines.
Oh, sorry. I just feel like okay, sorry. So
It was
what?
voyeur-
What do you
Voyeurism.
think the fantasy was?
And it ended up being a nightmare?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to kink shame.
Yeah, but try. And you don't want to, but try. We should all shame one kink right now.
1, 2, 3, go.
Scat play.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah, ultimately it's that one.
Yeah.
I think fire play, because ultimately, if it's not controlled, you might burn down the neighborhood, and that's not fair.
Mhm.
Nobody
But
else
that's not
consented.
that is that what,
No, that's a
what
good
you'd
point.
consider like wax play?
God. This is wax play, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm fired, I think.
Burning all of us with wax.
Burning all with wax. No, wax play is like a candle. I mean more
Yeah,
like
it's like
Yeah,
in Livin' La
I
Vida
know, but
Loca
there's still
when
fire
she pours
involved.
the
You
All right,
candle
you
on
know
her
what?
yard.
Wax.
Marika makes a good point. Maybe I'll change it to knife play because I think that's just pretty dangerous. I don't know how you could do that safely.
You're gonna kink shame the knifers?
I'm gonna shave shame.
Nice.
Okay, go on.
I don't think people should shave ever.
Okay.
Allie, one kink you'd love to shame?
Scare kink.
Like boo, and
Yeah,
then people
like-
kind of finish.
Get out of here with that.
Somebody watching and listening is like, Marika? Or sorry, Barika? Barika?
Oh, I thought I agreed with Casey.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know what scat play is?
It's like shit. and
Yeah,
shit.
it's like shit.
Yeah.
It's like boop 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 bop.
That's disgusting. That's a disgusting way to put it.
Man play.
Yeah.
That's both of it. That's yeah. It's that and your yeah.
Bebop boop bada boop.
Kanye West and daughter North share quality time together in Dubai. So what?
So what?
Yeah, I really don't care about that.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, me either. The real problem with Madonna's face, our fearful self-loathing.
So what?
So what?
What do you guys think about that, though? That's kind of interesting. People keep criticizing Madonna, and they're saying that her face is different. and
It
shit.
is different.
But is it that her face is different or that we hate ourselves?
No, her face is
Her face
different.
is different.
For sure. All right, we got to move
But
on.
I don't think it's mutually exclusive, you know?
Turn it off. I can't screen share to the frame. There it is. Never mind. This sucks.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's happening?
Welcome to Pollywood.
Keep
This
going.
is one where I think the segment is good, but I couldn't nail down the name.
Okay.
Politics Wood.
Oh, that's not
So-
where I thought this was
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
I know. It's like sounded like polycule.
Yeah.
Basically, these are all celebrities who have gotten involved in politics recently. In the past, and recently is actually pretty generous. It's in the last like 10 years.
Uh-huh.
But basically, I'm gonna read a controversial quote, and then you guys have to match it to one of the celebrities on the board.
Oh, and it's only these celebrities?
It's only these.
Who's-
And-
And we've got
yeah, Casey, go ahead.
we got Jaden Smith, we got Oprah Winfrey, we got Tommy Lee Jones, Emerald Lagasse. Is that Francis Ford Coppola?
Yep.
I don't know the blonde
Amanda
woman.
Seyfried.
Amanda Seyfried, that's right, from the movie.
Wait, is it?
Christopher Warren.
I'm
Yeah.
I think
honestly.
yeah.
From left to right, bottom
you're
top,
kinda
or top
going-
to bottom. Fergie, Oprah, Tommy Lee Jones, Wolfgang Puck, Jaden Smith, Amanda Seyfried, Emerald Lagasse, and Francis Ford Coppola.
Got it.
All got it?
Mhm.
All right, here we go. This is, some of these need context, but most of them are just straight quotes. This is on the topic of the 2024 California gubernatorial election. So this is for the governor. As long as I can still log into Pornhub in my state, I'm good with either guy.
This is real?
These are all 100% real.
Who's the third one?
That's Tommy Lee Jones.
I think it's Tommy Lee Jones.
I think it's
Alright.
Wolfgang Puck.
I think it's Wolfgang Puck too.
Edit point. I've started doing that, Casey.
It's good. It's a good system.
That's Oprah Winfrey.
What?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe
What's
that?
the quote one more time?
As long as I can still log into Pornhub in my state, I'm good with either guy.
She said this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 100%
What's her
true.
state?
California.
Montecito.
Thank
she
you.
lives there.
Which is more of a state of mind, I believe.
Yeah.
Adam Levine, Oprah Winfrey,
Harry and Meghan.
Harry and Meghan.
Neighbors.
Larry David has a place up there.
Mhm.
Jeff Bridges sold his spot.
I love Jeff Bridges.
More than a spot, really. It's got a whole estate. Moving on. Owning a gun is as fundamentally American as porcelain skin.
Weird. Okay.
Fergie.
I'm gonna
Marika,
guess,
it's so
that's-
funny to not see you and know that like you're on the screen behind me, and then I'm hearing you in my ears, so it really does just feel like you're behind me. And I heard you just go, Fergie? Is that you?
I'm gonna go with Emerald Lagasse.
Okay, and I'm gonna go Coppola.
That was Amanda Seyfried.
I knew it was going to be, but I didn't want to put that on her because I think
same.
she
I also
deserves
didn't
Put
better.
it on her.
She's like surprisingly country because she lives upstate on a farm.
Yeah, but not in a bad way.
I don't know. I feel like she probably owns a gun in a fine way. The real issue in this quote is that she thinks being American means you have white skin.
Mm-hmm.
And
Again,
What
a
are
thing I
your-
don't
where-
want to put on her.
what are your sources?
Yeah.
The sources
CBS
are CBS News all the way through. Here we go. The nuclear family is the best form of governance. Well, so I hear. My parents have never even met each other.
Jaden Smith.
That's
Yeah, James
absolutely correct. Nice one, Casey. All right, moving on. The opioid epidemic doesn't hold a candle to bad infrastructure. Try complaining about fentanyl on a shitty bridge. That's right, you can't.
Fergie.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Fergie.
Not bad guesses all around, but that ultimately was Wolfgang Puck.
Well, Fergie famously sang about that bridge.
Right.
Well,
Come
and-
every time you come around.
Yeah.
My London Bridge won't go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and she's a recovered addict.
Is that true?
Crystal meth.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
If this isn't true, this is the meanest thing you've ever said.
No, I'm serious.
Moving
Well,
on
good for her.
to okay. I don't understand why people don't like when the price of milk goes up. Don't you want your milk to be more valuable?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Emerald.
Emerald.
That was Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah. No. Yeah, now that you've revealed it, yeah, that's right.
Here we go. When a woman's
Yeah, try again.
so fucked up of him to say.
Oh yeah, of him to say he. What did he say?
And just this is this person.
Yeah,
Right.
You got this from
CBS News.
CBSNews.com.
Oh no. What is this?
What did they say,
What?
Geoff?
Just tell us. What did Emerald say?
If you guys don't think this is funny, this sucks. This is so horrible.
Oh,
Well, don't worry about it. It's
don't
not
know
like
if
something
song
you
is like
wrote
that.
or
Just
anything.
quote.
This
It's
is a
serious.
quote.
Quote.
This is
Just
a
be
quote
quoting.
from one
what
of
did
these.
Wolfgang Puck say? Just tell us.
When a woman's health is most at risk, that's when abortion should be the most illegal. Because let's face it, that's gotta be one hell of a kid in there. Bam.
Oprah.
I think it's Francis Ford.
So horrible. And then the wrong
I can't believe it.
catchphrase. just said, sorry.
So who said it?
That was Francis Ford. We have to take another break.
Hold on.
Sorry, yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, this is sorry to pause it. Do we have our Mario?
We do. I
Kart?
already told
Okay.
Katie that we are still in the recording though.
Okay, perfect.
That's
That's all I
tomorrow,
wanted to
right?
know. What?
That's tomorrow, right?
The
No,
Mario Kart thing?
That's on the 14th.
it's on December 7th.
And tomorrow's November 7th.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That was all I wanted to ask. Back
Okay.
to the show.
I'm all for a public option, but I don't think that single-payer healthcare...
We're still playing the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all for a public option, but I don't think single-payer healthcare is realistic. I mean, even if one person did have all that cash, do you really think they'd want to spend it on poor people's kidneys and junk?
I guess it's Emerald, right? It's the last one. No Bam after that though.
He wasn't kidding. Exactly right, Marika. That was Emerald Lagasse.
Wow. He said that?
Yeah.
To
That's
CBS
awful.
News?
And it wasn't in an interview to CBS News, but CBS News did report it.
Oh,
Anyway.
interesting.
Don't meet your heroes, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think people have ever thought that about you, Marika? They've met you at shows and stuff.
Probably.
Horrible.
Like
thing to say
I
about
would
yourself.
I would say definitely.
Yeah. That was all I had planned for the episode. I
Oh,
feel like we could all
what?
just- well, no, let's just hang out. I feel like we never. It's always the bid. It's always, oh, Jeffrey, can't prepare. He's an asshole.
Mhm.
But let's just be friends.
Okay.
What are you guys most interested in life right now about?
Hmm.
What are you most interested in right now in life? A real topic, something that people might find interesting.
I mean that's a loaded question, I think.
Because of what we talked about.
No
right
matter
before the
what,
record?
no matter what anyone could say, they're saying the wrong thing.
Well, now it's turning into a Casey's Druthers. Give me a second. You start going now.
Oh, I don't. All of my
No.
druthers I cannot speak about here in this forum.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the end of my druthers.
I don't know. Geoff, how are you? You're busy?
Casey, 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the board.
All right, it's too dry here in LA these days. My allergies have been going wild recently. I am waking up congested. My eyes are watering. They're itchy. It sucks. I should not have to live like this for 2 months out of the year. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing in my life right now that I'm dealing with physically day to day is breathing through my nose. Why is it such a challenge? Why can't the world we live in just be livable for all of us?
That's it?
And I think we need to change the playoff structure of the MLB. I think it's weird that the wild cards were in the World Series and all the teams that won over 100 games were bounced pretty quickly. I think we need to do something about that. I hope that when Allie takes her driver's test, that she only has one person giving her the test. This is from the pit wall. Sorry, I forgot. We've been recording for 3 hours now. When you go to the movie theater, you should not be talking to anybody. It's just you and the screen. What do you have to say to your neighbor? Wait until the credits.
One more minute.
Oh, there's
One more minute.
another minute. A Halloween candy. The chocolate's gotten worse across the board.
Is that true, or have your taste buds changed?
Maybe I've become more of a grown-up. The chocolate in a Reese's just doesn't hit like it used to.
Do you think Butterfingers taste different?
What's that?
Butterfingers, Casey.
Butterfingers? I like Butterfingers. They taste. I think they taste great, but they get stuck in my teeth, and I'm not a fan. I feel like we hit a minute.
30 seconds.
No,
It's
30
still a
seconds.
Druthers.
Always look out for number 1.
What?
I hope that's
Plugs.
mixed exactly how I heard it.
I'm planning on not touching it. Grace, don't pick
Yeah.
it better. That was
Well,
perfect.
Yeah, I'm interested because
Aw.
I could barely hear Casey.
Always look out for number 1.
Yeah, and you got to keep that in mind.
I want to just say that every time someone else does a Druthers, you love to interject. But when I do a Druthers, I'm not allowed to talk to other people.
It's not allowed. It's that I trust you to have druthers. Casey needed training wheels.
I found some druthers.
Yeah, I thought he did a
You're
great job.
Pretty
Thank
proud of yourself right now. Like, I've never seen you look that smug on the show.
I
This
got a
is
lot
my-
off my chest just then.
Yeah.
You didn't know what to say.
Yeah,
what do you mean you
but
got a lot
better.
of...
then I followed my
Yeah.
heart.
Yeah.
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 This was my
Yeah.
first Druthers.
Do you want a druthers?
No.
Okay,
no.
here we go.
No. I think that's probably a
we-
lot.
Allie's druthers, man.
Why didn't you tell
Minute and 35 seconds on the board. Go.
Okay, why didn't everybody tell me that my hair looked bad sooner?
I just told you.
Not quick enough, Casey.
Oh my
Our
god!
first
I should have said
fight.
nothing at all.
Yeah, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a lot of issues, I guess, right now. I wish that I had more time. I feel guilty all the time. And I think I'm bad at everything all the
No.
time. But I'm working on it. In my head right now, I'm going, I hope the Druthers is going okay. What if it's not? What if everybody thinks my Druthers is the worst Druthers of the old Druthers and it was a big regret?
It won't be.
Maybe this Druthers should have just stopped while we were ahead. But now we're too far in and we just gotta see it through. And everyone's just gotta ride the ride with me. Oh no, and I bet my hair still looks bad.
30 seconds.
It looks good. Keep going.
Looks good. No, keep going. Okay. I hope that everything goes okay today and it's an okay Monday.
Something hot take.
So
20
what?
seconds. 20 seconds.
Oh my god, if I was in charge of a battleship, we would sink. Oh my god.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Marika, do you want to round us out? We do have 5 more minutes, pretty much. Do you want to?
I don't want to do 5 minutes.
No, not the full 5 minutes, but we might have to do a Marika's Druthers for sure. Here we go. Marika's Druthers! Oh, it's a more of a...
I'm just kind of thinking,
It's a little more grounded, Marika.
yeah, I kind of feel like I can't match the energy of those. And I think it might be because I'm in my home, not in the studio with everyone. And I feel kind of isolated. And I've had a hard time hearing everyone's their druthers. And it seemed like a lot of fun in there. But ultimately, like now I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying because the music's so loud. And that's kind of stressful. And it's also almost 4:30 and I've done no work today except for this work. And I have to go to a live show tonight and also do other work and eat food. And I don't know how I'm going to do all of those things. So now I'm a little stressed about that and those prospects ultimately. And I kind of just want to sleep for a really long time. 'Cause I think that it's crazy that like people can just commute and then get home and then also like cook a full meal and like still feel okay with their lives. Like I get home and then I just like lay on my couch for
Yeah.
an hour
Yeah.
plus.
That was easy.
Everyone got a Druthers.
Oh, draw
Pretty
that.
big.
Yeah.
Pretty huge. Solid ep. Thank you guys for doing the episode. Plugs. Let's start with Allie.
Listen to the pit wall.
Yeah.
Oh!
Check it out. Chaotic with Muna. Every other Wednesday.
Does this episode come out this week?
No, this comes out in like a month.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Allie was on the pit wall sometime in the past.
3 weeks ago. This is coming out November 24th. I think.
November 24th. So go look up Allie's episode of the pit wall. She was great.
Hope
Happy
you all have
Black Friday.
I think she might be on 2 in a row, actually, now that I think about it.
Wonderful.
Is that Pyle?
I'm plugging the pit wall. Anytime you're gonna plug the pit wall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, listen to the pit wall.
You
Oh,
have
God.
to stop.
I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking
Oh
about?
my God. Yeah, listen to the pit wall. Oh, I hate that one.
And then
Stop doing this.
That was all one button.
Listen to the pit wall. And go to my website, CaseyMakesMovies.com. I got a bunch of movies there. You can watch some movies I made.
Hell yeah.
That's a
Marika?
fun plug. Follow me on Letterboxd, please, at Marika Elon. Nothing else matters.
was like, I have to do something else, and I started putting together my new vacuum.
At Jeffrey James on Instagram. Show this show to your friends. The post-nuptial episode is a good intro, I think. We need to start I need to start promoting the shit out of this stuff. This
Yeah.
show, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got to figure out a way, like a guide to explaining the Headgum podcast. That could be a fun video to make.
That is fun. I wonder if we change the name.
To what?
Jeff's Witchin' Hour. Jeff's Litchfield Hour. It's a Connecticut
Litchfield?
pull.
Oh,
Litchfield, Connecticut.
I'm aware of Litchfield. There's a famous
Gilmore
prison
Girls, famous prison.
there. Litchfield.
Yeah.
It's where Orange is the New Black takes place.
It's also where Gilmore Girls takes place.
No, it doesn't.
Litchfield County, Washington Depot.
Okay.
I lived in Connecticut.
Okay.
I feel like I was the
lived in
target audience of that
Connecticut, so
joke, and it didn't really hit. So
let's end it on this note.
That was a Headgum original.